all of us, when we go back to our offices, we're going to be in nice air-conditioned offices. Taxpayers give me a particularly nice office, and I enjoy it very much. I have the great status symbol of having 3 air conditioning units in my office. In the state government, that's a status symbol. So I'm cool. I'm not out there in the 105-degree heat all day, every day. I was stuck in traffic the other day, and I watched this. It is inexcusable that we owe anybody anything.
Absolutely.
And we have the state of South Carolina is a very complex business organism. We have $22.5 billion budget, 100-something agencies, 50,000 or so employees. We can make this happen. Your staff, I thought, was very wise. They came to my office and said, we need an interagency transfer. It's simple. A few documents. We work it out here. What's the flip side? If we don't do this, we've got to string these creditors out. I mean, these companies out. Most of these folks are hard-working folks who are, in these times, living pretty close to the line. I don't see why we can't make this happen and make it happen in a week's time, where we can pay all our bills, where we can keep our creditors happy, and be done with it. I applaud your staff for coming to see us, and I think we should move on with that. There's also the additional fact that payments were not made to the infrastructure bank. As a trustee, that's completely unacceptable. You know, and there's a promise to pay that. Well, I've been a businessman all my life, and I know a lot about promises. You know, we can promise to pay these people, but until we have the money in hand, we don't.
And let's go back. That item's not on the agenda, so we can't add that to the agenda.
Well,
What you can do is, while we can't add any items to the agenda unless it is already stated, what you can do is you can go on and talk with General Bob going forward, but this board cannot take on an agenda item that's not here.
Well, let me say this. We wrote your office back in March that this Board Budget Control Board does not have any rules that govern this meeting. The only thing we have is tradition and custom, which we change that on a regular basis. This is an important issue.
Mr.
I think this is.
Treasurer,
I think the contractors of this state who are working in the 100-degree heat ought to have the ability to get paid,
Mr. Treasurer,
and we ought to be able to take this up.
It's not about the contractors getting paid.
It sure is about the contractors getting paid. And we can amend this. We can decide what we want to do. We are the 5 members of this board. We have the ability.